If someone was to give you $1 million loan today, what would you do with it? Ask about interest and repayment. Hookers and cocaine. Oh no thanks. I don't want my kids to be paying off my debts. Depending on the interest rates, the answer is to buy a few rental properties and use the profits to pay back the loan. There's a whole school of thought to using debt to your advantage financially, rather than focusing on being debt-free. Stick it into a high-yield savings. Pay off the loan with the interest from that. Depending on the terms of the loan. Tell him no thank you and hand the money back. A loan has to be paid back, with interest. It's not a gift. Catch me if you can, moving to Uruguay or Chile. Need to know terms, but I'd invest it in real estate or buy small businesses with it. $1 million is a lot of leverage if used properly. Put it all on red. Ask about the loan details, and if they work for me, invest the money in real estate. Most likely in properties I can rent out or renovate and sell later on. https://www.reddit.com/r/askreddit/comment/24vo34/comment/chb38xf. Without knowing the terms, hand it right back. I would invest it in pharmaceuticals. Start a private military company and profit off the current world conflict. Starting with general militant security, and well-armed units. Over time develop wealth to get better equipment and maybe pilots. Take it, give it all away to people I know will take care of me, go bankrupt. Get several of those short-term CD from my credit union set to mature right before repayment is due, use the interest to start the payments, and hopefully, I will have a nice chunk when the loan's paid off. Pay off any of my debt and my mom's, then buy a standard size house and new car, and invest the rest in my music. Start the business I'm almost done developing and looking for $1 million to start. LOL. I don't want any more debt. I have enough already. Freaking out on how I would pay it back. Give it back. Compounding interest would accrue faster than I could generate profits with it. Buy a house to live in. Probably not pay it back. Bunch of hookers and cocaine. 2 chicks at the same time. Probably gamble and lose it all on short-dated OTM options. I would not pay back the loan. Loan it to someone else for a little higher interest. Decline. I ain't going into $1 million of debt plus paying interest on that. Nope. A loan? I would not take $1 million loan. Do not accept it. Buy scratch-offs. Turn 1 million into many. Buy a house that has running water and doesn't leak. Ask for payment terms, slap it into a high-interest savings account and make the term payments while it accumulates interest. Good way to build credit and earn interest to spend. Give it back. Put it all on red. Fake my death. Immediately throw it all into 0DTE spy calls and see what happens. I don't have a gambling addiction. Your likelihood of obtaining a $1 million business loan depends on the lender and your own financial criteria. Banks and credit unions tend to have rigid. Ask what the repayment terms are before I spend $1. Double it and give it to the next person.